3 hours, that's the crux of the defense's case here in Vancouver. What happened in those 3 hours between when Meng Wanzhou landed in Vancouver this past December 1st and when she was finally arrested by Canadian authorities? The defense here in Vancouver, her lawyers, are arguing that that was wholly inappropriate. In fact, that time lag violated her civil rights. Now, Meng Wanzhou is wanted in the U.S. on various charges, including violating U.S. trade sanctions with Iran, as well as money laundering and other charges as well. The U.S. had filed for a provisional arrest warrant with Canada last November or so. She was picked up then at Vancouver Airport on that Saturday, December 1st. The defense, in the first of 8 days of hearings here in Vancouver, is trying to lay the groundwork for her extradition proceedings, which are scheduled to begin here in January. And their theory of the case, at least one of them, is that rules were broken, that procedures were violated here when she was held for 3 hours, questioned, her computer was searched, electronic devices were taken in that 3-hour window, and this was all done against Canadian law and against Canadian procedure. And on that basis, they're trying to have the entire extradition process thrown out, if that's at all possible. If not, they're trying to lay the groundwork for the hearings that are scheduled to begin this coming January. Now, Ms. Meng has been in court. She was in court today, as she has been for most of these hearings, wearing a monitor on her ankle. She is confined to the Vancouver area and has been since shortly after her arrest as part of some elaborate bail conditions. And again, these hearings are scheduled to go this week as well as into next week. One of the purposes of the hearings also is to provide the defense with more information. They're looking for any kind of documents, email, correspondence that would show some of the coordination that went on between both the U.S. and the Canadian authorities in the time leading up to her eventual arrest. So it should be an interesting couple of days and actually 2 weeks here in Vancouver. We'll be standing by and bringing you details as these days unfold. Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN in Vancouver.